here, and we've got about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You pointed at me.
We're going to be together for all of these, I think.
I know he was saying it earlier.
Me, you, and then it's going to be Causer and Sean for the other. They're going to be doing their own ones.
That's
What's
like
up, guys?
Your like natural voices. It's so like.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We didn't have to do too many altercations for this
Yeah.
one. Not too bad.
I love the like person black. Thank you so much.
When she was showing me the outfit before, like yesterday, I was like, she's gonna rock that.
Thank you so much. I styled myself. Appreciate it.
Corner. You first?
I'm like so cold. Okay.
I know it is really
Oh
cool.
my God.
Cool, I'm a little
So
warm.
cold. Oh my God.
It really
Yeah?
is. I was getting sick, and it was really cold.
Were you here Thursday too? Because didn't it start on Thursday? Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it's colder in the morning than at night. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Let's see. What do I have for him? Paul-Mikél?
Yeah. Hello.
That's you.
That's me. That's
We
me.
gotta practice this. It's like
All good.
leading up to this. I'm rewatching, and then I'm trying to catch up, and I might as well confess because maybe this will push me to hurry up and finish season 3. So okay.
Oh, for sure. I
I
get
got
you.
something fun for you. Let's see. Oh yeah,
I'll take anything.
Got it.
Got
okay.
you. Got you.
This is gonna be so much fun. So you've been a part of Jurassic Universe since the beginning. If Darius could star in a spin-off, what kind of story would you want to tell?
That's a really good question.
I'm gonna try not to make this a long-winded answer.
And then you can be as casual. My website, we're like real chill. We're big kids. I'm Gen X.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's all I needed. I got it. I got it now. Yeah, I feel like if Darius got his own spin-off show, I feel like I would kind of want to do something dramatic. Kind of delve into his detective-y sides a little bit more. I mean, we already saw a lot of that in Chaos Theory so far already, but really just in a more adult sense, I kind of want to see that, like maybe like relationships. I know there's a lot of like Easter egg talk that we've been talking about all day, but maybe something with like a girlfriend or something like that, just to see what choices would be made, and just also to help me. I would love to portray something like that. That's like really complex when it comes to being emotionally mature or immature in that sense. So I feel like that would be fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The same with Brooklynn.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that you could get into with Brooklynn, because in Chaos Theory, we, find out that she has a limb difference. And I think that there's so much that we could dive into regarding limb difference representation and just her story and how she just navigates all these things that she's learning day to day. And I think that she would continue with being like an investigative journalist. And I think we could do some dark things and really, drama, heighten the drama.
I love that in animation form. It's so cool.
I love like darker tone animation. Yes, I'm right there with you.
So, to keep to the Jurassic Park spirit, let's talk about evolution. You guys you're going into season 4. What would you say is the biggest evolution of your character from season 3 into season 4?
You want to go first, or should I?
You can go first. It's a really good question.
It is a really good question. I think I speak for like a majority of the cast when I say it's a lot of. There hasn't really been this level of conflict yet. In Camp Cretaceous, it was really about building that bond. With like the occasional arguments sprinkled here and there. But I feel like Chaos Theory, all of us have matured, and so I feel like in season 3 to season 4, it's really about navigating trust after bonds are broken. Instead of in Camp Cretaceous, we were navigating trust through creating bonds. But yeah, I feel like at least with Darius for sure, it's definitely a battle with maintaining his relationship with Brooklynn, while still adhering to his own morals and values. I think it's definitely obvious, in season 4 that he's not very receptive of her in any sort of way, and it kind of like it goes downhill even further as the season progresses. But I think eventually, things will even out because they're family at this point. So I feel like they'll keep their bond. It'll turn out well.
I'm actually gonna agree with him just because, well, in season 3, Brooklyn made a lot of choices that blurred the lines of So I think that especially now that they're all together again, she has to acknowledge the choices that she made and see how that might affect friendships and just everything in her life. And so I think it's a journey that's developing. Yeah.
To stick on Brooklyn, because her investigative instincts has always really been the driving factor of her story going forward. With this being the 4th and final season, what new sides of her personality or her courage might we be seeing or exploring or evolving? Might we say?
What sides of her personality?
Yeah, her personality or courage going forward. New sides, excuse me.
I don't want to say too much. You're making it hard for me. I'm trying to get some spoilers. I see what you're doing. No.
That's the plan. No, that's not the plan. No one gets in trouble.
I think that there's courage within acknowledging things that you've done internally and coming to terms with that and deciding to go one path or the other path without, saying much. I think that there's a lot of courage in just acknowledging where you were, things you've done, and then making a choice of how you want to move forward. Mm-hmm. So I think we see a lot of courage in that aspect with her. Yeah.
And with Darius, did you find any parallels with your own growth as an actor, and in direct parallel with Darius and sort of his growth within these seasons?
Yeah, I was actually just talking about this. With the series coming to an end and everything, it's like it was a really big this is where we're starting to really feel it is press and everything, and I was actually just talking about the fact that I got the privilege to grow up playing Darius. I started playing Darius when I was 12 years old, and I'm going on 20 years old now. Yeah. So that's almost 8 years that I've been that I've been playing this character, and Darius has had experiences that I haven't had. I have experiences that Darius hasn't had, and really diving into the depths of the specifics of who he is. Of course, we have our similarities, but Darius lost his father. I still very much have my father, and so going to a place where I had to really vividly, force myself to experience and be vulnerable with that over time as well, because of course we don't see as much of his relationship with his father as time progresses in the series. Trying to keep a little piece of that as time went on, and also the fact that Darius and I, as I said already, that I've just been playing him for so long. He kind of feels like an attachment. Yeah. He kind of just playing him now feels like my second nature, because I feel like I've connected to him in so many ways, and the amount of the amount of walls and ego that I've had to let down in order to create these relationships with these imaginary characters is just there are a lot of parallels, to answer your question. there are a lot of parallels, but I think that if there were any differences between me and him, it would really just be down to the writing, because otherwise we're practically the same person by this point.
So if you guys were to survive in in the real world, where we have these dinosaurs running around, kind of like what the franchise is going through right now, how would you guys be able to kind of thrive in that world? Like either as yourselves or as your characters?
I'm gonna be leaning on this one. He's the dino nerd. I need all the information I can get.
I mean, I'm a very like shelter in place type of person when it comes to danger on that scale. Don't ask me what I would do in a zombie apocalypse or anything like that, because my answer wouldn't be shocking, but it would be surprising. But honestly, I mean, if I had the knowledge that Darius did, I would probably be doing my best to apply it. I'm kind of like, how we saw in the first season with, setting up alarm systems and being safe and, sheltering in place, making sure you have provisions and stuff like that. But otherwise, if it was me, I wouldn't be able to guarantee much. I don't think I would survive the first episode.
That's what I was gonna ask. How long would you last on camp?
I think I would last a little bit because listen, I'm short. I can squeeze into small places and hide.
Yeah.
So I think I have that. It's an advantage
You got
for me.
that tactical look anyway.
Oh.
Style yourself.
Thank you.
believe it.
Thank you. Boosted my confidence.
If I can say really quick before you wrap, can I just talk really quickly about the legacy of this show? And then obviously we talked about your growth as actors and the characters growing. And I find this funny because I remember season 1, you were young and nervous. Now you got facial, you're grown, mature, and, everything is just, it's full circle. And then I watched you grow up, I watched the character grow, and now I'm watching the kids watch it as well too. Like it's made such an impact. Definitely within our lives and within our homes. So I'm just curious for you all, what do you hope the legacy of this show is?
If there's one thing that I want people to take away from the entirety of this story is that you can do whatever you want in life, and this show is really, you should never feel like there's nothing you can't do. There are no parts of yourself that you need to hide or that you need to shelter off because you feel like you're going to be embarrassed. I mean, embarrassment is always, you're always going to feel embarrassment. But I think that these shows do a really great job of portraying children who are outside of their comfort zone and also outside of any parental or guardian or adult supervision, and showing just how much can be done when you don't have any figures to help you out.
Also, like when you believe in yourself.
Yeah, and when you believe in yourself, for sure. I mean, I feel like that's been a very big piece of this entire series. Is just when you need to do something by yourself, you should have the courage to do it, even if you don't know how to, and to also have your family, even if it's not biological. So yeah, I mean that's my answer.
I would say, specifically in terms of the limb difference representation for an animation, especially a kid's show, adults also watching, I think it's so impactful to showcase that we do exist, that we are in the world, and that we can thrive, and we do thrive just like anyone else. And I think it's amazing to normalize that within animation, and as we grow as a society of just being more open to receiving us. I think it's very, very impactful, and I'm really grateful because, I mean, Jurassic is such a huge franchise, and to take that opportunity to showcase my community that I'm a part of, I think it's incredible, and I feel very, very lucky to be a part of it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gonna miss y'all, but
Thank you guys.
looking forward to seeing what's next.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. Did we see you guys in San Diego?
Yeah.
I was making sure. I was making doubly sure. I was just like, I know I've talked to these people.
Ridiculous.